This question asks you to solve a linear system by graphing. So I'm going to start off with the top equation, which I've denoted in red. This is an equation in standard form because I have the x and the y on the same side and I have the constant on the right. Well, in order to figure out my intercepts, I cover up the opposite variable. So if I want to find the x-intercept, I cover up the y. So if I cover up the y, I end up with x equals 3. So that means I can put in an intercept at x equals 3 right here. Then I can also find my y-intercept by covering up the x. When I do that, I get y equals 3. So I go to my y-axis and I put in an intercept of 3 there. And I have my 2 points, which allows me to draw my line. Also, it's important to note when you're solving equations by graphing, it's good to use the straightest line as you can, so probably want to bust out a ruler for this one. Now I'll do the blue line. Well, for the blue line, it's in standard form. I have the x and the y on the same side, just like I did in the last problem. But notice that if I start covering up and solving, my x-intercept is going to get pretty darn ugly. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it into slope-intercept form. I'm going to add y to both sides and also add 11 to both sides. And I am going to end up with y equals 3x plus 11. So slope-intercept form, my 11 is my y-intercept. I do have a little problem here because my y-axis only goes up to 10, so I'm going to fudge a little bit and say that that's 11. And my slope is 3, which is really 3 over 1, so it means I'm going to go up 3 and right 1. But because I also run out of room, I can also treat this as negative 3 over negative 1, which means I'm going down 3 and left 1. So here's my other point. Now I go ahead and put in my line. And to me, looks like the lines cross right here. So that is negative 2, 5 is my solution.